What's with you? I didn't do it! I didn't do it! Oh gosh!
Use your brain.
It seems that... Who cares?
Oh!
Indeed.
That must be it!
Well...
Boo!
I understand!
Listen to me.
Huh?
The truth is...
Hey!
I see. So...
It's obvious.
Wait. Arturo is lying.
Excuse me?
How can you tell?
Lying bastard! This wouldn't have happened if you weren't constantly talking my ear off about how great my life is! You keep talking about my family, so of course you asked questions about my brother as well. And I remember that you said you wished you had a brother like me, not a sister.
That absolutely did not happen! Julia, I thought that line was beneath you.
You know what? This actually feels kind of good. You fucked me over by revealing my secret. Now I'm gonna do the same to you. Your secret is that your younger sister killed herself, and you're the reason why. You should be ashamed of yourself, you piece of shit.
Quit bickering!
That doesn't prove anything.
It'll be all right.
Okay. You're right. I received Arturo's secret.
Hypocrite.
Apologize! Even so. I'm sorry.
Why am I putting up with you?
That's terrible. Huh? Arturo! Stop! What are you doing? Please, let me go!
I refuse to accept that secret of mine. It never happened. I wanted it buried in the past.
I'm sorry! I didn't mean to bring up something bad!
If anyone else finds out about this, then I'll make you suffer. Understand?
I won't tell anyone! I promise! Please don't hurt me! I didn't mean it!
Leave her alone!
Huh?
I said, leave her alone, Arturo! If you dare try and commit a murder in front of me, then I won't let you get away with it! Because I'll be a witness! I'll tell everyone!
How dare you!
You idiot! So what? Ugh. Hey, if that creep-ass Arturo bothers you again, I'll fucking gut him.
Huh? Are you protecting me? Why? I thought you hated me.
I do hate you. But only 'cause I'm a little jealous of you. Because you're so kind and cute and shit. Deep inside, I honestly just wanted to be friends with someone genuinely nice like you.
Friends?
Ugh, don't give me that weenie look! I know I'm probably talking out of my ass here. But I can't stop thinking about the difference between you and me. Why you're so popular and loved, and I'm just some bitch that no one can stand. It's probably because you do nice things for others. So, I guess, if I want to have lots of friends like you, I need to do nice things too. I haven't really been nice to anyone in a really long time. So I'm not good at it. Being shitty is a lot easier. But I guess I can try. I have no friends because I always say stuff like that, don't I? That look you're giving me. You don't believe me, do you? Figures. I've been so shitty and manipulative this whole time. It's only fair that you think I'm only putting on another faked act to make people like me. So I'll prove it to you. I'm going to be your friend. And I'll do nice things for you. Anything at all.
Huh?
Don't underestimate me. I can be a good person too. Being a good person means doing nice things. So if there's anything you need from me, whether it's defending you from scary jerks like Arturo, or baking some stupid fucking cake, I'll do it. I promise. I'll do anything for you. Okay? Because that's what friends do.
That means more than you know.
Just as I thought, you're pathetic and weak, and you always need to rely on others to get by. But I guess this time I can be the person you rely on.
Arei was trying to help me. She wanted to have friends and be happy. And now she's dead. When I saw that note, I realized that someone must have overheard our conversation. They knew how hard Arei was trying to be nice to me, and they used it to lure her out. If I was strong enough, if I didn't need Arei to help me, and none of this would have happened. Arei would have never died. Just like Min. Just like Min. It's all my fault.
Shit.
The truth is,
You piece of shit!
Absolutely not.
Screw you!
No way!
That's not... What do you know? Why me?
My.
Aren't you stupid?
Calm down. What do you have to say for yourself?
Shit!
I'm not convinced.
Ugh. Shut up.
Why don't we discuss this? Just my luck.
Sorry.
Oh, Great.
Well,
That's just a load of crap! You piss me off!
Stop that!
Whatever!
Pardon me.
My.
In that case...
Thank you. That's...
In that case...
Even so.
So what? Ha!
That doesn't make sense.
You piss me off! You want solid evidence? All right, you asked. Everyone open your fucking ears and listen to me. I know what David's secret is.